Welcome back if you've just come off the back of Total Fitness. Welcome to Total Mobility. So we're changing gear then now, the very opposite end of the scale. So instead of your muscles going like crazy, we want them to completely relax and lengthen. The opposite end of the scale, but somehow it can be just as tough for a lot of people. Okay, so we're doing day 3 today. Okay, the bear on the thumbnails, which means 12 stretches, 2 minutes on each stretch. So you've got plenty of time to progress the stretch both within the 2 minutes that you have, and you're talking millimetres, if that. Okay, morning glory again. See you back in, brilliant. And then of course over the days, months, years, decades, okay, that you need to really make it part of your routine forever and try and keep progressive. Right, we start stood up and work our way down. So we've got a few standing ones today, quite tough ones actually. We've got some triangular rotations. Don't feel obliged to hold it for the whole 2 minutes. You don't have to, particularly on some of the more difficult ones, the more active stretches. You can just come out, take a breath, have another go. Okay, because they're not easy, particularly if you're a beginner. So just pace yourself on each, okay? We're going to start with some free shoulder rolls today. We're going to go 2 minutes and a minute each way. Okay, so we go backwards or forwards, doesn't matter. Big breath in as you come up and over, keeping your arms close to your head and body as you go round. Okay, here we go. Just get nice deep breaths. Get that breathing sequence in. So big breath in. Reach as high as you can. Keep them close. Breathe out as you come down. Keep that going. A minute backward circles. If you get the odd click clunk as you go around the shoulders, don't worry, I've got it on this side. Even now. It does get less, and it does get more comfortable. Change direction now, move away for a minute. Keep reaching as high as you can to the ceiling. Almost there for this one. Okay, we'll transition to the next one. This is quite tough to hold for 2 minutes. So your rotational triangle. So into a fairly wide stance, just past shoulder width. Put your left hand on your right hip, keeping your legs nice and straight. Work your way down, and then open this palm up. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of joints being mobilised. You've got your spine, your shoulders, your legs, hamstrings, adductors. There's a lot going on. This serratus anterior around the bottom of the chest there. You'll find you'll feel it where you're tightest. I really need that today. To go in and out there, so a lot of tightness in that serratus anterior, that muscle I mentioned. Right, move to the side then now. Okay, it's quite tough again. In and out as you need to. So right hand on the left leg, left hip. Work that hand down as low as you can. And then open up the left palm towards the wall. Slowly lower. And bring yourself up. Our last standing stretch out is a wide forward bend. Edge your feet out as wide as you can. When you feel you've got that full width, okay, then you can forward to fingertips maybe, you can reach. If not, just hang on maybe your elbows. Then you're just working in that extra range while you're down there. You rock forward gently, you can usually get a bit of extra width, and then gently push back to feel the full stretch. Just repeat very, very slowly and gently over the 2 minutes. Slowly make your way up into this tabletop position. Now we're doing a forward lunge, prone lunge each side now. So, with your foot to the side, your hand. So make sure this shin and forearm is in line. Slide his knee back a little bit. Now you're going to take this arch. See this arch from my spine? I'm going to take it out. Drop my hip in deep. Take my head and chest high. And that's the shape I'm after now. I'm going to raise this, the edge of this foot. I'm going to rotate onto the edge and take this knee out to open my hips further. And this is what I'm looking for, look. This position. Don't let the knee, what will happen sometimes, your knee will rotate in. You're doing that. You want to keep that knee that's back in a nice straight line. This knee can coming out, this knee needs to run true. Head and chest high. Because this hip is, we're open, trying to close this gap here. From the quad to the ground. That gap needs to close. Over time, obviously. Okay, you might be more like this today still, that's okay. As long as you're closing that over time. Last 30 seconds. Right, transition to the other side. 2 minutes, exactly the same. But take time in the transition. So you're moving your forearm and shin in line. And I'm going to just take that knee back. You come up onto my knuckles if need be. Now we'll take that arch out. Drop the hips, raise the head and chest, rotate this knee. This hip outwards. Okay, this is the shape. After look. Eventually. Lower and lower with the hips, higher and higher with the head and chest. That's what you need to be thinking. And I'm doing now. Don't let that knee rotate in. This one. Don't let it curve in this way. Keep it straight. 50 seconds. Second. Okay, slowly ease out then. Upward dog now, the yoga classic. So, essentially we're working the same area, it's those both sides together. So drop both hips, flexes down, shoulders back, chest out, top of the head to the ceiling. Breath. Feel that pinch lower back. Don't worry, that's exactly where it will pinch if you've got tight hip flexors. That is what's going to happen. So expect it. That's it, exactly that. Just rock back into child's pose, back in. We're going to be doing that next anyway. We're going to be easing that lower back off. Don't worry about that. Five seconds. Slowly transition then to child's pose. Always a nice one this. So big toes touching, put some width between the knees, sit back on your heels, reach forward with your hands as far as you can, let your head drop to the floor. Big deep breaths. Open the rib cage with your breaths, stretch the lower back muscles. Fill the lungs. Transition to down dog. On our last four now. So down dog for this high plank push-up position. Hips in the air, push your chest through your arms. Try and get your heels into the ground. You can't quite get your heels fully to the ground, just head up the legs a bit. Try and assist. Eventually you will. It's just a matter of time. Practice. Slow transition to full hip. We're on our last three now. So the full hip is going to be very different for everybody. It might just be this. Just sit on your heel and just open the hips a little bit. That's fine. You can get a little bit further. Great. You can get to your elbows. Brilliant. Then anywhere else, bonus. Over time, try and get your head down. Then your shoulders, and eventually back as well. It takes a lot of time, patience and practice. You just do your version. slowly transition out. So seated there. On our last two now, butterfly stretch. Soles of your feet together. Pull it nice and tight. Use your elbows to brace the knees apart. Nice straight back if you can. Okay? Try and get your knees as close to the ground as they'll go. It's a recalibration exercise. You can turn on the glutes, squeeze the glutes, 60% effort, pushing up and back. Just try and keep raising your hips gently, higher and higher throughout the 2 minutes. Gently pushing the knees apart as well. All very gentle though, you're not sort of 100% effort. Just putting more and more tension into the posterior chain. Extra millimeter, a little bit higher, hold it there. Don't forget to breathe. And a little bit higher. Okay, now slowly lower to the ground. Take yourself to the wall. We're doing 5 minutes relaxation now. Feet up the wall, arms back, switch off. Just to wrap it up. So take your time and get into position. Okay, 5 minutes. Feet up, legs up, arms back. Big deep breaths. Melt into the ground. Just let everything sink in. Every cell of your body. Slowly, slowly wake yourself up. Some movement in the feet. And take one last big stretch back with the arms, coupled with a big breath in. Bring yourself back. Lovely. Well done, everybody. Well done, everyone online. Gloria, glad you were with us online. Look forward to seeing you again in person. Everyone else, well done. And we're back tomorrow with a game of moans. 9:30. It's an interesting one. Total Fitness, obviously. Next one of these will be 10:30 Wednesday. Have a great day, everyone. Well done.